You're scrolling through your inbox on a regular Tuesday morning. An email catches your eye. It's from your bank, at least it looks like it. The logo is perfect, the sender address seems legitimate, and the email urgently asks you to confirm a suspicious transaction. Heart pounding, you click the link and start entering your details. A minute later, it hits you. Something doesn't feel right. But by then, the damage is already done. This isn't some far-fetched scenario, it's the world we live in today, and it's about to get even trickier, thanks to artificial intelligence, AI. What used to be clunky, obvious phishing emails riddled with spelling errors are now sleek, professional, and nearly impossible to distinguish from the real thing. Cybercriminals are harnessing the power of AI to create phishing attacks that are smarter, faster, and eerily personalized. What are AI-driven phishing attacks? Phishing attacks have been around for decades, but AI has given them a new, sinister edge. Traditional phishing relied on generic emails sent to thousands of people at once, hoping a few would fall for the scam. Think of those poorly worded emails from a Nigerian prince, or fake lottery winnings that were easy to spot and ignore. AI-driven phishing, however, is a whole different beast. It uses machine learning and natural language processing to craft messages that are nearly indistinguishable from legitimate communication. Here are a few ways AI is changing the game. Personalized messages. AI scrapes your online data, your LinkedIn profile, social media accounts, even your public posts to craft highly convincing emails. For instance, it might reference your job, recent purchases, or even your family. Voice and video spoofing. Deepfake technology allows scammers to clone voices or even create fake videos. Imagine getting a call that sounds exactly like your boss asking for urgent assistance, or seeing a video message that looks like it's from a trusted colleague. Chatbots and automation. AI-powered chatbots can carry out real-time conversations, keeping you engaged and tricking you into sharing sensitive information. Why are AI-driven phishing attacks so dangerous? The speed, scale, and precision of AI-driven phishing attacks are what make them so dangerous. AI can create and send thousands of phishing emails in seconds, each one customized to the recipient. Instead of casting a wide net and hoping for random victims, scammers can now target individuals with messages that feel personal. The use of AI ensures that these emails are polished and professional. Gone are the days of broken English and suspicious formatting. Today's phishing emails often look exactly like legitimate communications from banks, companies, or even government agencies. They include logos, proper grammar, and even links to convincing fake websites. What makes these attacks even more alarming is their adaptability. AI can learn from failed attempts and refine its approach. If a phishing email doesn't get a response, the system can tweak the message and try again. It's like having a scam artist who never gets tired and keeps improving. AI-driven phishing also extends beyond emails. Attackers use social media platforms, text messages, and even phone calls to reach their targets. For instance, you might receive a message on LinkedIn that appears to be from a recruiter or a text alert about a supposed package delivery. The sophistication of these scams makes them harder to spot, which is why they're so effective. How to spot an AI-driven phishing attempt. While AI has made phishing more sophisticated, there are still ways to identify these attacks. One of the most important things to remember is to slow down and think critically when you receive an unexpected message. Scammers rely on emotional reactions, like fear or urgency, to get you to act without thinking. If an email or message feels off, trust your instincts and take a closer look. Always check the sender's email address carefully. Scammers often use addresses that look legitimate, but include slight variations, such as replacing a letter with a number or adding an extra character. For example, an email from support@paypal.com might be faked as support@paypa1.com. These subtle differences can be easy to miss if you're not paying attention. Look for inconsistencies or unusual details in the message. Even with AI, there may be subtle errors or phrasing that doesn't match the tone of the person or organization it's pretending to represent. For example, if an email from your boss sounds overly formal or includes language they wouldn't normally use, it could be a red flag. If a message includes links, hover your mouse over them before clicking. This will reveal the actual URL. If it doesn't match the official website of the supposed sender, it's likely a phishing attempt. Similarly, be cautious with attachments, especially if you weren't expecting them. Verification is key. If you're unsure about a request, contact the sender directly using a trusted method. For instance, if you receive an email from your bank asking for sensitive information, call the number on your bank's official website to confirm. How to protect yourself. Staying safe from AI-driven phishing attacks requires a combination of awareness, good habits, and the right tools. First, it's essential to be skeptical of unexpected messages, even if they seem legitimate. Cybercriminals often use urgency or fear to pressure their targets into acting quickly. Taking a moment to pause and think before responding can make all the difference. Multi-factor authentication, MFA, is one of the most effective ways to protect your accounts. Even if a scammer manages to steal your password, MFA requires a second layer of verification like a code sent to your phone before access is granted. This extra step can prevent unauthorized access, even in the event of a phishing attack. Limiting the amount of personal information you share online is another crucial step. The less data scammers have about you, the harder it is for them to craft convincing messages. Be mindful of what you post on social media, especially details like your job title, location, or upcoming plans. Using security tools can also help. Email filters and anti-phishing software can block suspicious messages before they reach your inbox. Browser extensions can warn you about unsafe websites, reducing the risk of clicking on malicious links. Regular software updates are equally important, as they often include security patches that protect against the latest threats. Finally, staying informed is one of the best defenses against phishing. Cybercriminals are constantly evolving their tactics, and being aware of new scams can help you recognize and avoid them. Whether it's reading articles, attending webinars, or following cybersecurity experts, staying proactive can make a big difference. The role of organizations. Organizations play a critical role in protecting individuals and systems from AI-driven phishing attacks. As the sophistication of these threats increases, businesses must adopt a proactive approach to cybersecurity. The first step is employee training. Regular workshops and simulated phishing exercises can help employees recognize phishing attempts and respond appropriately. Cybercriminals often target human vulnerabilities, so building awareness within the workforce is essential. Organizations should also invest in advanced security solutions. AI-driven tools can detect and block phishing attempts in real time by analyzing patterns, language, and behavior. These tools can provide a crucial line of defense, identifying threats before they reach employees or customers. Strong email filters, endpoint protection systems, and firewalls can add additional layers of security. Clear internal protocols are equally important. Companies should establish strict policies for handling sensitive information and verifying requests, especially those involving financial transactions or personal data. For example, implementing multi-factor authentication, MFA, across all systems ensures that even if credentials are compromised, unauthorized access is prevented. Lastly, organizations must foster a culture of vigilance. Encouraging employees to report suspicious emails or messages can help security teams act quickly to contain potential threats. By combining education, technology, and clear policies, organizations can effectively mitigate the risks posed by AI-driven phishing attacks. AI-driven phishing attacks are a stark reminder of how technology can be both a blessing and a curse. While AI makes life easier in countless ways, it also empowers cybercriminals to create more sophisticated scams. But here's the good news. Awareness is your best defense. By staying informed, adopting good cybersecurity practices, and leveraging the right tools, you can outsmart even the most advanced phishing attempts. Remember, the more cautious and proactive you are, the harder it becomes for scammers to succeed. So, the next time you get an email that seems a little too urgent or a phone call that feels off, take a moment to think. Your vigilance could be the difference between staying safe and becoming a victim. Cybersecurity isn't just about technology, it's about staying one step ahead,